It's the craziest trade in NBA history, in my opinion, too. Feel what I'm saying? So yeah, we're gonna see what Jimmy High Roller has to say about this trade. You know, he provides all the type of stats and facts and all that. You feel what I'm saying? He's a specialist when it comes to stuff like this. So yeah, we're gonna see what he got to say. And we're almost at 55 subs, man. Right now we're at 52. I'm trying to get my goal. I say by the end of winter, I want to hit 55, but at the end of summer, I want to hit 100. You feel what I'm saying? Those are my goals. All right, let's get into this video. Man,
there aren't many things that can stop the entire NBA.
I remember everyone was saying that, bro.
At 10 p.m. on a Saturday night. Did someone score 100 points? Did LeBron hastily retire in the middle of the season?
I thought he got hacked too.
Did Jordan come back out of retirement? What could possibly get everyone riled up out of nowhere? Oh my God.
Dallas Mavericks are trading Luka Doncic to Los Angeles Lakers for Anthony Davis, Max Christian. Yeah.
We all said in unison.
When I seen 3-team deal, I was like, what?
Traded Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I figured this was just some big elaborate hack job, and I was waiting for follow-up tweets saying, false alarm, the Mavericks actually aren't brain dead. I can't believe you guys fell for it. But within minutes, it was clear that this trade was unfortunately very real, and the Mavericks are in fact out of their minds. The same player who Mark Cuban said he would rather leave his wife before giving up. The same player who said he would rather leave his wife before giving.
That's, bro, if he actually said that, bro, that's some wild shit, bro. If I had to choose between my wife and keeping Luka on the Mavs, catch me at my lawyer's office prepping a divorce. Bro, this nigga had to be trolling, right? But he doesn't own that team anymore, though. So it's not Mark Cuban. What the fuck? He said this shit? Damn, I've never heard no one say no shit like that about LeBron. Wow. Nah, bro.
The same player who Mark Cuban said he would rather leave his wife before giving up. The same player who was responsible for a third of the organization's
That's riding it to the max, bro. That's dick ride to the max.
By the grace of God, miraculously fell into their lap 7 years ago, is now gone. And after looking at the reported details of this exchange, how it went down and who was involved, this is, without exaggeration, the most shocking trade in NBA history.
Facts.
Today's video is sponsored by DraftKings.
Oh, here it is.
They are off just bonus bets, and bonusing is not yet shot at cash.
Get your money on
instantly. Now that we've had about a day to digest the Luka AD trade, by now the reality of the situation should be setting in. It has not. A trade so insane that fans are now theorizing if the league did it for the sake of ratings. Imagine concocting a deal so heinous that your fans literally think you're doing it for clout. That is how crazy this trade is. And there's about a dozen reasons why this...
Bro, I honestly think it was for clout too. I think this is dead ass a fan-made trade, bro. I already said this, bro. This trade is specifically for the fans. I don't think this was like a business trade, like to help both teams. I honestly think this was a fan-made trade, bro. Like, I still don't see it as like a helping the team type of move.
Your fans literally think you're doing it for clout. That is how crazy this trade is. And there's about a dozen reasons why this is legitimately the most shocking deal we have ever seen. First, according to multiple sources, none of the players even knew this trade was happening. Not Luka, not Anthony Davis, not even the Lakers GM LeBron James. As some sources put it, this deal materialized in the shadows. In the shadows? What is this, the Illuminati? What do you mean in the shadows? And turns out this was the cleanest way this deal could have gone down.
Somebody was slimy.
The next component that makes this truly the craziest trade to ever happen, Luka never requested a trade. He's been in Dallas his entire career, and outside of a few rumors, nothing suggested he wouldn't be a lifer in that organization. There wasn't any buildup, there wasn't any reports of a disgruntled Luka making demands. It just happened. Out of the blue, which is reason number 3. The Mavs just traded away a top 3 asset in the NBA without even shopping shopping him. No bidding wars, no asking around and assessing other offers. They just made the call to the Lakers and accepted the deal. Can you imagine the haul Dallas would have got if they actually shopped Luka around the league for a couple of months? Oh,
and I honestly think that wasn't even enough to give up Luka. Bro, I just can't believe the Mavs, bro. I can't believe y'all. That's not enough for Luka, bro. AD, Max Christie, that's not enough, bro.
You want to give us Luka? Here is our entire franchise, the players, the coaches, the building, the staff, my firstborn child. Take it all. Thanks for doing business. I'll figure out the details later. If Rudy Gobert is worth 2 starters, 5 first-rounders, and a pick swap, if Mikal Bridges is worth 5 first-rounders, a second-rounder, and a swap, if an aging Paul George is worth a rising SGA, 5 first-round picks, and 2 pick swaps, can you imagine what a prime Luka Doncic would have fetched to the right team? Oh wait, I know. A 31-year-old Anthony Davis and a thank you note. It makes no sense.
Like, you see what I'm saying? And y'all telling me this is a good trade? Bro, this shit is fan-made. This shit is fan-made, bro. The Mavs are just... like, it's something wrong with that organization, bro. Like, what's up with Dallas? What is up with Dallas? It's something wrong with every single Dallas organization. The NFL, the NBA. What is wrong? What's going on up there, bro? What's going on with them coaches? It's something wrong with y'all, bro. Because what type of trade is this? But y'all boys, man.
And that
giving up y'all franchise.
The Mavericks were just in the finals last year. We've seen players
nowhere near enough
after a finals run. We've seen players demand trades after a great season. But we have never seen a team willingly cough up a megastar after being just 3 games away from winning a championship. It's unthinkable, because reason number 5, it's Luka freaking Doncic. You do not trade Luka Doncic. If you were to rank players in the NBA on their trade value,
supposed to be untouchable.
Players who are the most untouchable, non-negotiable, hang up the phone, and down from there,
there's jobs.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Jobs. Around here, we build big. We build
my prime ran out
with pride. But in
Luka is probably 3rd or 4th on that list. The only 2 players definitively ahead of him are Wemby and Jokic. Now just try to wrap your head around the deal a team would have to offer in exchange for Nikola Jokic, or what the Bucks would get in return for Giannis. Here's a hint, there isn't one, because they would never trade them away. The deal doesn't exist. Tim McMahon of ESPN reported that Dallas had 2 major concerns in regards of Luka's future with the franchise. The first one being his massive $345 million 5-year extension, which he would have been eligible for this summer, and the second concern being his health and conditioning. In other words, the man was out of shape. So let me get this straight.
What the fuck? So is he not still carrying the team? Like, out of shape, okay, bro. He's like the best bucket in the league, bro. Like, what are we saying, bro? He averages the most points in the league. He's out of shape, though. He's out of shape. What does out of shape even matter? Like, it's not declining his game, bro. So why should it even matter? Why should it matter? He still averages the most points in the league, bro. Like, it doesn't matter, bro. All these excuses they're making up to trade this man, it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense, bro.
In other words, the man was out of shape. So let me get this straight. The Dallas Mavericks just traded away the best player of a generation, the future of their franchise, and the man that just got them to the finals on one leg because he put on a few pounds. For fuck's sake, Zion Williamson ate his way into load management, and he has spent the last 6 seasons in and out of rehab, and the Pelicans are still sticking by him. Now, Zion didn't deserve that stray. Seems like a nice guy. I wish him the best. But you get the point.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
We are now over a decade into the process, and the Sixers have yet to move on from Embiid. It's one thing for a franchise player to want out, to sign with another team if they aren't happy and the opportunity presents itself. But for a franchise to pull the trigger and get rid of a megastar in his prime because of constant conditioning issues is criminal. There's really no precedent or great comparison for a trade like this. Because in the past, even when teams did trade a superstar, there was context behind those trades that at least made it seem justifiable. Either the star was exiting their prime and the team was trying to salvage some value before they inevitably left, or despite how good the star was, the team wasn't finding much postseason success and wanted to go in a different direction. Or the star was bound to leave anyways, made it known, and the team had no leverage, so they were essentially forced into the trade. This deal between the Mavs and the Lakers has none of those elements involved. Luka didn't request a trade, he's 25 years old in his prime, and the Mavericks championship window just opened up. Now, as a Blazers fan...
And when we talk about he's in his prime, I'm talking about the peak of his prime. Like, the actual peak. Like, his peak, bro. Like, the best he's probably ever gonna be. Right now. Like, that's crazy, bro. Like, what are y'all thinking?
Man, I am painfully aware of how hard it is to get your hands on a true franchise player. Painfully aware. In our team's entire 55-year existence, we've had 3. The first one got hurt, the second one was incredible, the potential third one got hurt, and the actual third one was also incredible. That's about one superstar every 20 years. What does the lack of history of my team have to do with this trade? Well, because the Mavericks should know a thing or two about keeping their hands on a generational talent. Because in their franchise's history, they've only had 2 of them. Dirk Nowitzki and Luka Doncic.
Exactly.
The first one spent his entire 21-year career in Dallas, facing ups and downs and winning arguably the heaviest and most challenging championship of our lifetime. And the second one, they traded away for AD in a box of scraps after just 6.5 seasons of a promising career. And
bro said a box of scraps.
Traded away for AD in a box of scraps after just 6.5 seasons of a promising
career.
All right,
bro.
And as every fan of a non-major market team knows all too well, generational talents only come along once in a generation. The Mavericks aren't some hotspot for superstar talent. They don't get real chances to win it all often. Just 3 trips to the finals in 45 years. One of those trips at the hands of the guy who they just sent packing. They cannot afford to roll the dice and hope for greener pastures like some other teams can. You are not the Lakers. You get a player like Luka and you lock that man in and throw away the key. What are we doing? It could be another 20 years before a player of Luka's caliber puts on a Mavericks jersey. And the team traded him away because he was mildly out of shape. It makes me sick. This is coming from a desperate man who's got 18 years left before I see another Dame. Which brings us to their second concern. Again, according to sources, the Mavericks were not keen on giving Luka an extension that would have made him the highest paid player in the league. But if the third best player in the world, who gets better in the playoffs, is a perennial MVP candidate who's hitting his prime, isn't worth paying, then who the hell is? Dallas said that this was a win-now trade, an oxymoron of a statement considering who they just traded and where he just got them last season. But superstars win championships. Superstars also cost a lot of money. And if you're not willing to empty your pockets, how committed are you to actually winning? In what world has being cheap ever won a team a title? It just seems completely counterintuitive to what they're...
Another bullshit excuse. Like, you think you're just going to pay Luka some bullshit and he's going to stay on the team? Like, what are we saying, bro? We know Luka is worth that amount of money, bro. We know that. Look at what he just did, bro. Y'all don't even smell the finals. Y'all don't smell the finals, bro. That Dirk shit, okay, that was cool. You feel what I'm saying? That's like a once in a blue moon shit. The Luka, bro... Because of the fact Luka just took y'all to the finals, bro, y'all should keep this. This nigga should be absolutely untouchable. I'm talking about prime LeBron James untouchable. Like, he shouldn't be traded for nothing. Like, absolutely nothing, bro. Like, bro, if a team offered y'all $1 billion of cap space, y'all should reject that for Luka. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. I feel like he shouldn't have been traded for nothing. Nothing. Not no SGA, no Giannis, no Jokic, no nothing, bro. I feel like he shouldn't ever be touched, bro. That's how I felt. But I don't know who the fuck runs that organization now, bro. You just a brain dead.
Has being cheap ever won a team a title? It just seems completely counterintuitive to what they're trying to accomplish. Now, the implications of this trade for the Lakers are just as drastic, but for entirely different reasons. For starters, this will be the first time in LeBron's entire career, youth, high school, NBA, a lifetime of basketball, where he won't be the best player on his team, which is already a huge adjustment for him and the team as a whole, but specifically because...
Don't say that, bro. Honestly, this season... AD was the best on the team, bro. Don't say it like that, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, man.
Which is already a huge adjustment for him and the team as a whole, but specifically because Luka and LeBron essentially do the same exact thing.
Check this out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you how I...
Bro, here we go with these ads, bro. I gotta get Prom back. I'm about to buy Prom, bro.
118...
sized on-ball floor generals with elite scoring abilities. In fact, they not only have the same skill set, they take on the exact same roles on the court. LeBron has always initiated the offense, even if it meant relegating point guards to other positions. And this usually worked in the past because no one did what LeBron could do nearly as good as he could do it. But now there's a guy who can do what LeBron can do, only better. So that means unless Luka and the Lakers are okay with him getting neutralized, LeBron will have to truly play off ball and within the flow of the offense for the first time in about 2 decades.
Yeah, that's what I said.
On one team. Sounds great.
He can do it.
Probably a bit redundant. Which leads me to believe the Lakers are actually playing a longer game with this trade. Sources report that the Mavericks are the ones that approached LA with this trade. And despite the Lakers playing fairly well as of late, I think they knew their chances of winning another title with the LeBron-AD duo was getting slim. So with the option of trading away key pieces and tripling down,
it's gotta be cap, bro. Do you know, like, bro, the Lakers know our record. The Lakers know, like, what? We've been sitting here getting our shit together. We've been winning. The chemistry between LeBron and AD was rising. It was increasing. It was looking amazing. Bro, if they really thought that, bro, if they really thought those chances were getting slim, they would have let LeBron go after we lost against the Nuggets, bro. Like, I'm done, bro. I hate this trade. I absolutely hate this fucking trade on both ends. On both ends, I hate this fucking trade, bro.
Or trade for a megastar.
Like, why does it have to be my team, bro?
Minutes ago, they couldn't book AD's flight to Dallas quick enough, which makes me think this move was the first step into the post-LeBron era in Los Angeles. As we all know, LeBron will more than likely retire within a season or two, and the Lakers needed a new face for their franchise, and they just got it. Inexplicably, miraculously, in the most Lakers way imaginable. I always wondered what LeBron's final years would look like, how he would go out, who would be around him, but never in my wildest dreams did I imagine it would be playing second fiddle to Luka Doncic in a Lakers jersey. All in all, it seems like the Mavericks won this trade, if you zoom way in and look at this in an 18-month window. But zoom out, and the Lakers are looking around asking themselves how they just pulled off a bank heist. With AD, the Mavericks lineup looks good.
Exactly.
Possibly a winning formula.
But let's take a look at this lineup, though. Kyrie doesn't want to be here. He requested a trade. He's not going to play 100%. He's not going to give it his all. So that's out the window. Like, this is Klay Thompson, bro. Come on, bro. Like, he's out of his prime. He has a good game every now and then. Like, you feel what I'm saying? He bricks a lot of shots in the clutch. You feel what I'm saying? This is not prime Klay Thompson. So I would say he's an okay player. He's okay. You feel what I'm saying? He's decent. AD, bucket, right? But he's injury prone. So with AD is not playing the rest of the season. I'm gonna be honest with you. He's not playing the full season. I'm not trying to prey on AD's downfall, but he's most likely gonna get injured at some point of this season. So then when he gets injured, y'all are just gonna have Gafford, Washington, Thompson, and Irvin whenever he wants to. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all kind of got fleeced, if we being honest. Because also, Kyrie is also injury prone. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Mavericks, y'all not going to the finals with this team, bro. No, bro. Y'all not going to the finals with this team. Y'all got 2 injury prones who's not going to finish the full season. I'm not praying on no downfalls. I'm just speaking what the likelihood of it is. Kyrie doesn't even want to be here. Like, what are we saying right now? He doesn't even want to be here anymore. So when he requested a trade, I feel like they know they fucked up, bro. They know they fucked up. Because Kyrie's unhappy. Who y'all gonna get to replace Kyrie? Who y'all gonna get? We gotta see.
But the Lakers got Luka Doncic, and in 20 years, fans will look back and wonder how one of the greatest players of all time in his prime was traded away on a random Saturday night.
That shit was so crazy, bro. I can't believe they traded this man Luka, bro. Y'all franchise player. I'm talking about this man could have been better than Dirk Nowitzki. Like I told y'all, I already feel like Luka is better than Dirk Nowitzki. He just needs that ring.